Hello and welcome, and how are you doing, my friend? Next I am planning to show you that how to replace this Toyota Camry's dashboard, this clock and watch. And now in my case this clock is broken, and when I start my engine everything works, but this my watch and clock digital symbols, they are broken. Okay, and what to do then? Then I need to purchase new lock and watch what I have in my hand, and if I like to purchase brand new, I need to visit in the nearest Toyota original dealership center, and they will sell to me new watch and clock. And then I can also, if I like to take a little risk, that I can try to purchase like used and old this watch in some those car recycle centers, and then I can install this watch in that position. And now I have really this used clock, and this come from recycle car center, and this cost about $20 or 20 euros, this used piece. And this is tested, but I can't guarantee that how long this clock lasts. This is only risky thing. That if you like to install really good lock, then I recommend to visit in Toyota dealership center. Or if you like to take like old used part, what is also of course workable. This is not broken watch like in that one. But next we will see that how this works. This should work because there is some used part warranty. But let's look when I install that back in here, and then I start to install that lock. Okay, and my first step is to take this dashboard out, and in that my car model there is idea that in here we have two screws, and I need this Phillips head screwdrivers, and when I install that my screwdriver in that position, and then I start to rotate, I can take these screws away. Let's see that how to. Okay, now it drops, and there is this first screw. It looks like that, and then there is second that position, and I open also this screw. And now if we have shorter screwdriver, this screw opening is easier, because maybe this my screwdriver is now a little bit too big, but now I managed to took away also the second screw. And then when we look in that area in here, I believe that let's look at when I insert my fingers in here, and then I start to pull out. I insert my hand in here and carefully I start to move that dashboard, especially in this area in here, and I pull out that carefully. This job is carefully that I don't damage this my console, and little bit press down, and then suddenly this part opens. There are some places, and in here I move my hand in also in here. Now this seems so that I need to take also that panel away, and it happens so that then I need to open that panel. First I need to take this this part away, because there is one screw in here, because now this my dashboard, it is a little bit tight, that I need to take that area first away, and now I need new screwdriver. Okay, and now I have flathead screwdriver, and now I need to insert I remember so that this was there is small area in here, that line. I need to insert this my screwdriver in there. I remember, if I remember right, or 10, because this inner area, this was this trick. That part is really difficult to take out carefully. Then I take this part away. Maybe I need to take this radio off also, because now this radio is like in a little bit bad position. In these corners I bend that, and then this radio opens. These dashboard consoles, they are a little bit difficult to open, because we have to be same time carefully, and now and then these cables in here back. I need to take also these out, that kind of cables normally. And then we have this console, and now I am looking this. There is this one screw in here, what I need to open. Now I am looking this area, how this opens, this especially this lower part. In there, okay, in that way. Yeah, this is this idea. I need to insert this my flat screwdriver in here, and then little bit move that up. And this is difficult always. There is actually two those points where I need to insert this in that hole. This is my screwdriver. Okay, and there is that kind of cover, and idea is to insert this flathead screwdriver in here. This is like trick. Okay, and now when this is open, we can see in here there is one screw, what is now free. Now I take my Phillips head screwdriver and I insert in here, in that position. Now I move that my stick, and in this position I can start to rotate that in that way, and then carefully do not drop that screw what is in here. Now this is bad. Okay, and there was that kind of screw, Phillips head screw, and now it's free. And then this part start to move. I can take in that way it out. This is important. Now this part is free, and then when this is free, now this console, this clock console moves easily, because there is no any more. Okay, and actually there was a screw in here, sorry. Okay, there is screw, and I missed that there is a screw, sorry. Okay, and there is screw. Now this moves. Similar screw, and in here there's also in that side. When we look in here, that area, I insert my screwdriver in this position. In here, in like hidden, there is one screw that I open now, and there was that kind of screw. And now our console moves really easily. Okay, so easy. Okay, good. And then we can see that there is this my watch. In here there is this my watch, and there is this connector cable. And now I like to first test that is this I can take that cable out so that I press this area in here. And then this opens, and now I like to test that is this my lock. Okay, this new used lock, and I insert that in this position in here that I test that. Okay, and then I turn on. There is this my key. I insert this turn on. We can see that is there any light. Okay, there is no any light. Ah, is this broken? Okay, and now it seems that this, if this is, now there is a situation that if there is no any, now I start this my car. Now when there is no any light in here, there is now possibility that I have issue in these my cables in here. Okay, and this is, or then let's look that is this, because now engine is running. Now I have replaced, but I like to check that is this my watch. Okay, and I open that my watch. Okay, and this is risky when we purchase these used parts, that this, there can be some issue. Okay. Okay, and this, now I believe that when I check, there is this electric shock mark. That means that this part is broken. Okay, I'm very sorry. Okay, this is the lesson that why it's risky to purchase used parts. Because this is now broken, this part, and this don't work. Because if there, I show that if there is this damage area in the inside, there is something wrong. But of course I can test that is there any electricity in these cables. But I believe that now this issue is that this my new used parts is already broken. And I have now 2 broken parts. Oh, this is bad thing. Broken and broken. But before of that I need to test that is there any electricity inside in here. And I will test that next. Okay, and for testing we can use small this light tester or then the specific tester, and now I like to use that specific tester, and I check that is there any this voltage, and now there is this voltage amount is this V mark, and I test that. I believe that there should be something like 12 volts this voltage, and first for that testing I need to turn on this my car's this power, that we can see those lights in this dashboard. And then when I take that my tester, I am now planning to look that is there any like 12 is my target in their dashboard, because if there is 12 then everything is fine. And now I insert this tester in this position, and there we look these numbers, and there I have this testing these points. This is like plus and this is minus, and then I insert these things in here inside. And in this car there was nicely comments in this area that this P in here is this up one, there must be plus, and this is earth in minus, and then there is this electricity. When I insert my ignition key, what is in here in this ACK as position in here, and this as position is that when we look in this my key area, we can see in here there is comment that as in that position, and when I rotate that in here there should be now electricity, and then this last one is illuminator. Okay, and that means that now when we check these cables in here, that part comes, there is this hole in that area, this hole in here, that hole in here becomes in here, and it means that now these cables are in right position. It comes in here and in that way. Okay, in that way. And now I check first that this area in this up there should be plus electricity, and I insert that in this way, and then I need to insert, this is like plus in here up, I insert my this testing stick in here inside in that way, and I press that a little bit, and then I need the second black stick, and it means that there is comment that earth minus is this lower part, means in that one in here. Let's look. And now we have their symbols in here. Look in here. It means that there is 12, and it is just right. It means that everything is okay. There is electricity, 12 volts in here. Okay, and then I like to test that is in here also electricity, because this my chart symbol shows that this is earth and all other there should be plus. And let's see that I insert, there is this low down, what comes in here, low down, in that one in here, this was this minus, and then now when we have electricity in all of these two second holes there should be electricity in here, 12 volts, but now there is none. Okay, how about in here? Now that means that now this means maybe that I might have issue also in this my cables, I believe. But now this is bad situation, because I need to now investigate this my car's electricity, those charts, because I believe that in these points there should be some electricity inside in here. I have feeling, but I am not sure, because there is no any. There is something very small voltage in there. Look, there is one. There is happening something. There is 12 volts. Interesting. There is really, there is something, but I am not sure that how this clock works, but I believe now that issue is that this my clock is broken. Sorry for that information, and then I of course like to show you that how to replace this part, because there is two screws in here behind of that thing, and then when I insert this my screwdriver in here, I can open that screw in that way. Now it's in position, and then there is second screw. It is in here, in that position, and in that way I can open these grooves in that way, that I rotate in here and in here, and I open this. Now I turn off this And in that way I can take that old clock away and then I can install this new clock back. Okay, and that kind of information today, and thank you for watching that video, and sorry for that I had already broken part in my hand. Okay, thank you. Situation that is my watch, it is not working. Even that engine is running, this watch is like dead. And what has been happened? And now I recommend that before of this clock replace, we should to check this clock's this fuse status. And for that purpose we need this this car's manual, what I have in here, this owner's manual, and then I need to look that manual that where we have those fuses, and it happens so that I go in this rear area, in that area, and there we have this page that where we have this fuse, and there is fuses part, and then I need to look in here that what is this my clock fuse, and there is ECU, couch, stop, seat heater is this number 4, wiper, then I turn in here, turn signal, ignition, cigarette radio, audio system, daytime running light, clock, here, clock, cigarette lighter, here is this, my, and it means that fuse location ached. And then when I looked at where it is, there is instrumental panel, and there is, it means that in that fuse what number is 8 is my fuse, what I need to check. And then of course I need to know that where are those fuse boxes, because we have one fuse box in our engine area and then one fuse box in here inside, and that's I look also this my manual that where we have those fuse locations. Okay, because it's important to know that where are those fuses, and is there instruction index fuse, there is, okay, and I think that I go in here back area again, there are those my words, and I go to area fuse location here in here 180. Okay, let's look. 180. Okay, now we are in here, and here is fuse location, vehicles for USA. There is instrumental panel, it is inside in here, an engine compartment, and passenger side kick panel. There is 3 locations, and here is in the hills in Canada, and that means that here is instrumental panel, and there are those fuses. Okay, and there I need to check this number 8, and then look also that if we need spare fuses, we have in this engine compartment there is 3 spare fuses. Okay, good. And then I think that we go to look that my fuse. what is in here, instrumental panel and fuse location 8. And then we go in that area and we look that in here, and there is this instrumental, there is fuse comment, and this opens so that I lift, actually I pull out that panel, and there is text fuse, and now we can see in here, there, these fuse locations, and then we only compare that picture for that picture. Okay, and now I think that we need a little bit also light, because this is quite dark place, and I insert my light on. Okay, and now we can see more. Okay, and now we can see that there's 1, 2, and 3 lines of fuses, and this my fuse is in this location, second location, and this right fuse, what location is in that one. It is just in this fuse in here, that one, and I need to take that fuse next out, and this fuse taking out is really difficult with our fingers, and that's we need tongs, and I have in here my tongs. I take my tongs. Now I saw that we need that kind of tongs, where is this very sharp and thin, this head, nose. Now I go to take this my fuse, what is this one, and I only pull out that in this way. I press that and pull out in here, and then we look my fuse. What is this fuse situation? I insert that in here. That is this okay or not? And there is this my fuse. And then when we look in here inside, we can see that this is broken, because the central part is in here. It is damaged. Okay, and now I drop it in the ground, and I take that my fuse up next. Okay, and now there is really a situation that this central part in here, it is broken, and that means that now this fuse is damaged. And it is really difficult to see in here that this my fuse is damaged, and then when we look in that area, like in here, and when I show that this is my fuse in here, and it is like broken in this central area, in there we can see that it is broken, and then I have one spare fuse, what I take next, and I think that it is, yes, it is in here, and next I take it, and there is new fuse, and in here we can see this comparison. This central part is broken in this my current fuse, and this new one, it is okay. And let's look closer. We can see what is there happening. And there is, this is broken and this is not. Okay, and that's my clock. It is not working. Here is my clock. And when I insert that new fuse in there, I believe that now my clock works. And then very important thing, when we insert these fuses, it is important to insert this same size fuse. Like there is this size 15, 15 is this size. Okay, now I insert that new fuse in there. Okay, and here is this my new fuse. And I go in here, and now I need to only press. I need to press that this new fuse. I check that yes, this is new. And now I press that in here in that way, and then only hard press that it goes same plane as this. It is important. Okay, and now I believe that this my clock should work, and let's go to check. There's this my situation, and then I turn on this power, and now there should be light. Okay, and now there is really light in there, and this clock is working. And what was this issue? There was issue that I need to press that fuse more deeper, and then this fuse starts to work. Okay, and of course there was this second issue that fuse was broken, and second issue was that I missed to press that fuse totally deeply. Okay, but now this clock is working and everything is fine.